today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans taking on Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the Tennessee Titans. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And here's a handoff out of the gun. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Titans at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. They'll try again, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season, as his guys have now moved out in front. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City. With halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. On first down, Tannehill. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second down, they'll run it here. And he powers his way up past the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Play action, it's Tannehill on the move to his left. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Woods. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Hands it off out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have the Titans 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Off play action, Tannehill. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a toss here, short side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They run a draw here on 2nd down. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. Tannehill keeps on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Ryan Tannehill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Charles, in these lower-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football.
Tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. Tannehill on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Tannehill. He gets this one to Burks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And here's Tannehill to keep it. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Now it's Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! A great play there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter as they have taken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. One rushing, one receiving touchdown.
He's showing.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's a give up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it, but here, take the points.
If you go for it here,
after the interception, here's Tannehill. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good.
To throw is Tannehill. Caught by Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Tannehill. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be a...
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And I do believe the offense got this back. Goodness, they did. Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we reach halftime here with it past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third. Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making... A little jet sweep to start the drive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a handoff running through the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Open man downfield is Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Tannehill. Airing it out deep for Woods. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, they'll run it here. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Tannehill. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Tannehill going to throw it. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss pass, and now 3rd and 12. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. So for the Titans, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.